Yes, we are joined by Robby Hecht, who also brought Grace Pettis along as we going to get a couple of songs live. Robbie?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good
Wow.
morning.
It's so great to be back.
It's so great to see you in real life after many, many years.
Yeah.
Robbie and I wrote together probably 8 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
been
That
that-
sounds like a good guess. I don't know.
I mean, there was the pandemic that I minus, that's just 3
Yeah,
to
it's
4
like
years.
well before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So,
It was
yeah, I don't
probably
know.
2016. Actually, I have an
Yeah.
email that could confirm that. But either way,
Yeah.
you have since been
You've
doing
met.
a killer, yes. And you've been just in the voices of many. I keep hearing, oh, Robby Hecht. And you seem so
nice.
surprised, but I'm letting you know.
That's so great.
This is great.
It's great to know. My master plan is working.
And you've got a new album out, and we've been playing your song, which has been, it's so good.
Old Radio,
Thanks.
loving that one. And it's, I don't know if you're saying this because of earlier in the show, Lisa. I actually misspoke. I thought the album was already out. Is it out now?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, so
Tomorrow's the
that's...
day. So basically.
Yeah, so just
Pretty
about, but you can
basically.
pre-save it, RobbyHecht.com. And of course, very excited to have Robbie joining us for Nashville Sunday Night, coming up a week from Sunday. So, did you write any songs on this album, Elisa?
No.
No.
We literally have not probably really seen each other.
Yeah, we wrote one song. And it was like the rare, our PRO set us up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was a blind write.
Yeah. And then our other co-writer, I just remember they were just having one of those off kilter days. And there's a voice note somewhere of a start of something,
Yeah.
but it was more
It
just like a
exists.
coffee hang.
I think we had
Right
a
by the
draft. I think
river.
we have a full draft.
Really?
See, that's what
Somewhere.
I'm thinking. This
we're gonna
song.
find it. We're
I
gonna.
think it's in my iTunes.
We should probably unearth this and hit up our other writer and be like, should we? Why
Can we
not?
put this out?
Yeah. Why not?
It's still a work in progress, even if it's years later. It can
YOLO.
be that we have so many
YOLO.
artists come. In fact, on that note, Robbie, when you put together this latest album, what would you say is the oldest song?
Oh, yeah. Great
when
question.
when you had an idea for a song and then maybe it gets tabled for a month or years or however long, how old do you think the oldest song on the new record is?
It might be Old Radio.
Really?
Yeah, because I made a record in 2019. I don't know when it was, but with Corby Lenker and Alex Wong and Mai Bloomfield, we formed a super group of people no one's heard of. and we went to Santa Cruz for a week and we recorded a whole record. It's 8 songs. But this guy sort of funded it. And then he never put it out. So there's this weird mystery record. And this is one of the songs. Old Radio is one of the songs on the
Wow.
record.
Really?
So eventually I was like, I should probably re-record this and put it because that was so long ago. So yeah, so that one's been at least
It's
6 or 7 years old.
Okay. Well, and good call. Bringing it back because,
Thanks.
we love spinning that on the radio.
Yeah, it's good to have a song about the radio.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It's on the new
Heck yes.
album, Not a Number. Again, it will officially be out tomorrow, but you can pre-save it right now, RobbyHecht.com. And thirdandlindsley.com is where you get tickets for next Sunday's show, the 21st. We're going to see the Wandering Hearts, Robbie and Lissy also on that bill. Going to be a great show out at 3rd and Lindsley. But sounded great warming up, so why don't we jump right into it? Which song do you guys want to play first?
I'll do Old Radio.
All
Okay.
right.
As long as we're
Let's do
talking
it.
about it.
We've got Robby Hecht and Grace Pettis here in the studio. This is Old Radio live on Lightning 100.
I wanna hear that old radio, but I lost it somewhere long ago. Fly when you're high, cry when you're low. I wanna hear that old radio. I wanna hear that old radio. Lying in my bed, they list all the dedications, and I'd wish I had someone I could make one for, but instead I'd slide in a tape and wait till they played my favorite song. How would it record? And then it was mine. Write the name on the spine. I wanna hear that old radio, but I lost it somewhere long ago. Fly when you're high, cry when you're low. I wanna hear that old radio. I wanna hear that old driving driving by myself, I'd roll all the windows open and turn the volume up as loud as it would go, and I'd yell, flying high along the highway with nothing on my mind but the music and the road, 'cause I was free. They were all seeing me. I wanna hear that old radio, but I lost it somewhere long ago. Fly when you're high, cry when you're low. I wanna hear that old radio. I wanna hear that old radio. Sometimes when I'm in the dark, it still echoes in my heart. It still echoes. I wanna hear that old radio, but I lost it somewhere long ago. Fly when you're high, cry when you're low. I wanna hear that old radio. I wanna hear that old radio. I wanna hear that old radio. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history.
Yeah, Lightning 100. That is Robby Hecht here with also Grace Pettis. And they're going to be playing, well, Robbie's going to be playing next Nashville Sunday night, which is so exciting.
A week from this Sunday.
A week from this
the 21st.
Sunday.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
when I say next, I mean like not this week, but like the next week. You know what I'm saying? But yes, the 26th. You know, gotta be specific.
That is confusing that we've never figured that out as a society, like this versus next. Like, we should know what that means.
I mean, in my world, this is this coming.
Yeah.
But technically,
I'm totally on board.
Sunday is the beginning of the week.
But this Sunday is the next Sunday that we'll have.
This is what's so confusing.
Sunday,
either way.
April 21st is when we will see Robby Hecht, The Wandering Hearts, and Lissy for our Nashville Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. Great live version of that. Thank you for that. And Grace, was that your vocal on the album version that we're playing as well?
No.
That was before my time.
It's
here
Katie
in Nashville.
Pruitt is saying the vocal on that.
We've heard of her.
love
Yeah,
Katie.
she's around town.
I mean,
Actually
both
playing
beautiful
Katie's
voices.
new song.
Oh, nice.
Both beautiful
Yeah, her
voices, so
record's
thank
great.
you for singing today. And Grace
Yeah.
is also an artist. I know she's being a little bit shy, but
Oh, I'm not shy. I'm just trying to keep it Robbie Day, you know?
it is Robbie Day. But both of
doing a
you
great
are here.
job.
I'm
Well-
definitely not shy.
Well, I'll put it to you this way, Grace. Well, I heard from Robbie that you have an album coming out, so I think that gives us the latitude to talk about it. Tell us a little about your forthcoming album.
It's called Down to the Letter, and his is called Not a Number. So we're playing some shows together for what we're calling the Numbers and Letters tour.
Fantastic.
And my first single comes out tomorrow, which is when his record comes out.
Yeah.
So it's
Look
mine
how
doesn't
kismet
come out
that
till-
is.
till
Yeah.
June.
Yeah. We
Synergy.
accidentally timed it up perfectly.
We figured
Accidentally timed it out
we'd
perfect. I love
double
it.
up on the publicist and
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
see each other once or twice this year. It seems like it was a good call.
I love it. I'm into it.
Yeah.
And now we get to enjoy both of you here,
That's
which
right.
is amazing.
Not just your average Thursday morning
No.
here on Lightning 100. So, again, Robbie's new album out tomorrow, Not a Number. We asked about the oldest song, which you said was probably old radio. I was also thinking, good on you guys for focusing enough, spending a week or so in Santa Cruz. Is the beach boardwalk still? I would just want to surf and hang on the
I think
beach at
so,
Santa
yeah.
Cruz.
We mostly hung out in a beach house.
Just
This
chilling.
guy gave us,
Perfect.
he paid us some money and put us in a beach house. And it was a really good idea when we didn't know that the album wasn't ever going to come out. But it was still a fun vacation.
Right. So for the new album, Not a Number, was that more of a traditional, went in, had the studio time, tracked everything out, or was that kind of like a DIY? Did you record it
man.
at home?
So Not a Number is the opposite of a studio record. Like as far as everyone getting together and doing it at the same time. It started during the pandemic. So I wrote this song called Not a Number, and Anthony DaCosta had just made his own record, and it was the first record he'd ever made. He was doing a lot of singer-songwriting and guitar playing. And then when the pandemic happened, he like pivoted to recording music. So he did his own record, and I loved it. And I was like, let's do a song. And I'd just written this song that was pretty like pandemic specific called Not a Number.
Right.
So we recorded it and put it out, and it sounded great. So we did another one called They Are You that Truesdale sings on, and we put that out. And then we did another one. We did the song Tattoos, and then we just decided to hold that one and just make a whole record. But the first 3 songs were all remote. Like I was recording them at home and sending him my parts, and then he was finishing them. And then the rest of it, I went to his house that he'd like turned his living room and kitchen into a music studio.
What?
And then he got
You're
a
so
studio.
Nashville if, right?
Yeah. So we recorded it in like 3 different locations, because then he eventually got a studio called Camp Senia, and we did it there.
Cool.
The last few songs, and so it happened all over the place, and then we outsourced some of the drums.
Kind of a choose your own adventure as you
But
were
yeah,
going
what
through
a
it, right?
what a potpourri of experiences. And like I know for me, I've been lucky enough to go overseas to do these camps, and there is something about the energy of being in certain places, right? Like people go to Muscle Shoals, and these are dusty old studios that you know the history, but it kind of can evoke something out of you. So it does feel like, even the titles of those songs, it feels like a journey on a map.
Yeah.
And now you've got your numbers and letters, and it's like Sesame
all
Street.
happening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah, can we bring some puppets? I'll be the puppeteer.
I was waiting for someone to go do 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 do. Well, we've got Robby Hecht and Grace Pettis joining us here in the Volume.com studio. Again, talking about Robbie's new album, which will be out tomorrow. Grace's single will be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
The album coming out a little bit later in the
deal.
year. And we get to see Robbie at 3rd and Lindsley for our Nashville Sunday night. We'll just say April 21st.
April 21st,
Get your tickets
y'all.
at thirdandlindsley.com. So you guys going to play another one for us? Or would
Yeah,
you
let's do
please
another
play
one.
another one? Is this going to be, is this on the new record as well?
Yeah, this is on the new record too. I got to detune this string.
Okay. Oh, and I
I'm
forgot
an
to,
idiot and decided to do that. So.
because we are in Nashville, I did forget to share with everybody that old radio, and looks like this one as well, Capo 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies
Capo
and
4.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Oh, very good, very
I'm gonna
good.
do this. This was the most recent single. It's called Tattoos, and it's like a whole band and the whole thing. But I'm gonna do it the way that I wrote it, which is quiet on the guitar with where I only play 3 strings.
All right. The song Tattoos. We got Robby Hecht live here in the Volume.com studio on Lightning 100.
I've never found myself beneath a needle like so many of my friends, but I love to hear them tell the stories. I say, why'd you get that one again? 'Cause I've got tattoos, some I hardly know or even yellows and blues rising to the surface when I'm scared. Some of us were groomed by an abuser, some were coaxed into a cage, and some of us were raised by broken children, handed down a different generation's rage. I've got tattoos, some I hardly know or even there. Yellows and blues rising to the surface when I'm scared. And I get confused, and my choices don't make sense to anyone. I've got tattoos, reminders of the pain I've overcome. And sometimes I sit with others in a circle, pass around a daily reader or guitar, and I share a bit, but mostly I just listen, tracing who I am and who they are. I've got tattoos, some I hardly know are even there. Yellows and blues rising to the surface when I'm scared. I've got tattoos, I've got tattoos, I've got tattoos, I've got tattoos.
Lightning 100, Robby Hecht here, and I don't have any tattoos, but I do have some scars. So here we are. Yeah, everyone's got some tattoos of some sort. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful tune, yeah.
Thanks.
I just want to hear it again. I want like the whole. I want to just spin and maybe cry in my cup of frothy monkey and enjoy that.
And you mentioned, Robby, on the album version, it's full band.
Yeah, big band thing.
Yeah, so
Really?
So pre-save that album. It's going to be out tomorrow officially. Robby Hecht, the new one called Not a Number, and then I'm assuming we're going to get to hear, if not the entire new album, at least some of those
We're gonna hear
songs.
the first 9 of 12 songs.
Wow.
I can't do it all in 40 minutes unless I sped it up 1.5 times.
Fair enough.
It's going to be great. I'm going to have a whole band. There's going to be all 5 of us up there, so it's going to be great.
That's going to be awesome. Yes, it's coming up
party.
Sunday.
Yeah.
With Lucy, come on.
Yeah, and the Wandering Hearts as well. Tickets on sale now. Get yours at thirdandlindsley.com for our Nashville Sunday night. Not this coming Sunday, but the following
On
Sunday.
the 21st
April
of
the 21st. Did I do that okay, Grace?
That was-
You knew what I was talking about,
did.
right? Yeah, okay.
Totally got it. Yeah.
Fair enough. Grace, will you be there as well?
I won't. I'll be on tour in North Carolina Saturday.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But
that's
I'll be
cool.
back. Yeah, he's missing mine.
And I'm going to
too,
miss
though,
her
so
release show, so.
Fair play.
Yeah,
But then
we
it'll
evened
all
it out.
come back together. I think the
They're in
synergy you guys,
spirit.
the synergy you guys are working on.
We're playing together tomorrow in Atlanta.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, if you're in
Yeah.
Atlanta
The
and you're
Red Clay
listening.
Theater in Atlanta.
That's right. Or even if you're in Nashville and you're going to be in Atlanta,
Yeah.
check them out. Do you know the venue? I should have pulled that up
The
here
Red
on your
Clay
website.
Theater in Duluth.
Oh,
Okay.
great theater.
Yeah.
And then we're in LaGrange, Georgia the next day. Yeah.
Pure Life.
Pure Life Music House.
Concert music
series? We haven't been to that
series.
one before.
Well, if you're
Yeah.
even in Nashville and want to do a little quick road trip, might as well go down to Atlanta.
Why not?
Go check out our friends Robby and Grace.
That's right. RobbyHecht.com. You can also go there and click on shows and see the full.
Yeah, that's true, too.
I guess I could have done that too instead of putting them on the spot. But yes, Duluth coming up tomorrow. LaGrange at Pure Life House of Music. Well done, Grace. That's good. And then also some shows next week: North Carolina, Fountain, Charlotte, and then back here in Nashville on the 21st to play out at Third and Lindsley for our Nashville Sunday night. We're looking so forward to
Me
it.
too.
I hope you don't feel bad, Grace, but we are going to have some fun that Sunday night. But I can't wait to see the two of you together maybe a little bit later in the year.
I feel mildly terrible about missing it.
We'll
but,
get video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'll be a lot of video.
You're going to be having your own fun and,
Yeah.
can't wait for us to see you again.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's right. So we got, again, Robby, thank you so much for being here. Grace,
thank
thank
you
you
for
so
having
much.
me in.
Sounding great. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning, so are you guys going to keep singing the rest of the day? Or
I'm going to pack.
we got to hit the road,
I'll
right?
be gone for a week.
So you're actually heading out today for the
We're
show
heading
tomorrow
out
night?
tomorrow, but I got to pack
get
for
ready.
tomorrow and then probably come up with some kind of reel for tomorrow's album release,
Yeah.
If
Some kind of
you
fancy
are
reel.
going to Robby and Grace's show, maybe help them out. Maybe make them a reel.
Yeah.
Maybe go say
Content.
hi.
So we don't have to.
That's right. Yeah. Creatives are busy doing other creative things, It is hard doing all the
Yeah,
reels
the more
and TikToks.
footage I can
and the-
repost, the better.
You heard it here first on Lightning in the Morning. We are looking for social media advisory for Robby Hecht and Grace. More the merrier of content. We love it. Thank you guys again for coming.
Thank
so
you.
fun.
Yes, indeed. Grace Pettis and Robby Hecht joining us live here in the Volume.com studio. And again, get those tickets for Sunday, April 21st over at thirdandlindsley.com.